tired. Ambien, Xanax, and NyQuil all kicking in at once. I'm not moving. I can't feel my feet. And you go like, okay, tomorrow, as soon as I see the newspaper, I'm going to remember.
You try to put a bunch of triggers around it, and you're like, what was the fucking thing that I was saying? I was laying in bed, and then it comes to you later, and you're like, oh, washing a cow. Or just something. You're like,
it never comes to me. I got to write it down.
No, have you ever come up with something so fucking funny that you almost surprise yourself, and then you go, woo, you almost get scared, like, where did I get that from? Like one time we were doing this show, Reality Bites Back, and Amy Schumer was there, and she was like, and it was me, Donnell Rollins, Red Grant, and like two more, Theo Vaughn, and another male comic, and Amy, we're all standing.
You really fucking throw the names around. You're saying this shit like it's the fucking Rat Pack.
No, but
sorry.
No.
They don't know what the fuck. You're like, all right, it's George Goebel, Dean Martin, and Bob Hope. They're all on the dais with Johnny. The fuck? They don't know who the fuck these people are?
It's me.
You and other comics.
Me and 5 male comics and Amy Schumer standing in the middle of us, and we're all waiting for her to go shoot. And she goes, so what do you guys want to do? And I just, out of nowhere, I go, how about we play Leaky Submarine? She goes, how do I do that? And I go, well, you took off your clothes, and we'll be the panicky sailors that got to plug up all your holes. And I started laughing. She looked at me and she goes,
said salesmen instead of sailors?
Leaky sailers. Sailors.
You're the salesmen.
Panicky sailors. And she looked at me and she goes, that's genius. Is that yours? And I went, I don't know. Like, I just came up with it, and I was like,
it's gotta be. Before there was human resources department.
Yeah.
Before they come in, and they always send the woman with the largest fucking breasts imaginable to give your corporation the fucking speech of what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. And they tell you, like, you can't say any advancement things in the workplace. And I always wondered, and I don't have that problem, and you obviously don't have that problem because we're happily married, but I always think to myself, to the guy that has an office job, what if I want to fuck her? How am I supposed to bridge this gap if I can't ask her out in the fucking copy room?
That'd be a great question. But what if we want to fuck them?
Yeah, but what if I want to fuck her? Like, what if I go, holy shit, I think she wants to party and I gotta fucking take it up a notch. You're telling me I can't go. Yeah, I gotta tell you, you really are a beautiful woman. I never met anyone from Taiwan before. This is terrific, and you're half Japanese. You're a beautiful, this is just terrific. Do you ever want to go out sometime? You're fucking fired.
Yeah.
But like, what if, I'm not trying, I wouldn't say that to you, but what if, I realize like, well, easy dude, but like how are you supposed, like that, you're essentially saying, and I guess I'm becoming more of a libertarian, I don't know what I am, because every time I think I'm something, that people on Twitter will go, that means you fucking like this and that, and you suck off elves, and I'm like, no, I didn't know that's what I didn't know.
I didn't know that's what the Tea Party
Yeah, I didn't know that's what that was. But I think my whole thing is you can't make me wear a seatbelt, you can't make me wear a fucking helmet. Like, gays, go get fucking married, suck each other's dicks until you fucking choke on jizz. That's your life. It doesn't affect me.
That should be a sign.
I pay fucking, yes, like whatever you gotta do. Like, if it doesn't stop, if you want to fucking build a stadium, don't ask me for fucking money to build. You're the fucking billionaire owner. Build your own fucking stadium, Miami.
That would be a great sketch.
So my whole thing is like, where the fuck was I going?
What if we want to fuck them?
Oh yeah.
I just
really, let me get this out. So my whole thing is like, you've established that there's no possible way I will meet the love of my life in the workplace. You've made a building in town where no romance will ever happen. What if we want to fuck them?
That would be a great sketch.
Right after
just
shit my dad says.
A lawyer presenting his case to the judge about how you sexually harassed everyone, and you just standing up and go, well, in my defense, Your Honor, I was trying to fuck these women.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. I know, but I wanted to.
It's not harassment. It was a straight fucking move. That wasn't like, I didn't brush up against it.
Yeah.
I went headlong. I was like a fucking ninja. I took the sword out and I started chopping wood, man. That wasn't like, hey, somebody smells like spring break. LOL. No. Hey, what do you say after work? We get my fucking Chevy Celebrity and you suck my dick because you are the hottest fucking piece of ass that ever came through fucking Scotch Guard.
Chevy Celebrity and you can suck my dick.
We gotta go back out on tour. This is too fun.
I know.
I'll tell you what. I can't pay you a lot, but there'll be a lot of free Coca-Cola. How did you not see that coming? You said something when you think of something too...
I'm going to pass out.
He's going to shit his pants again. I'm
Oh, my
fucking
God.
dying of fever, and Bert shit his pants. The cop shit his pants!
I
Don't answer this.
missed
What
that.
movie? The cop shit his pants! No.
Cop out.
The cop shit his pants, man. We got an opposite down here.
I don't know.
Bubba Greenwich Village. He puts lye in the cop's coffee? No one? Really?
Oh.
That's why this is not Doug Loves Movies. Eric Roberts puts lye in the cop's coffee.
Oh,
The cop, 'cause
what
he
a
keeps
great
giving him-
fucking movie.
Eric Roberts, by the way, coming up on More Stories, my friends, explains to me what it's like to lose an Oscar to Dom Amici. Now, you tell me that's not a fucking #1 podcast.
I think that's going to already be out by the time this one airs.
Yeah, I'm just telling these guys here.
Oh, yeah. But people listening to this are going to be like, I heard that last week.
Yeah, so the people listening on their computers, you got to fucking get out to the live shows and hoof it. Because this is fun as hell, man. And we took $10 off the ticket price. Why fucking stick you guys up for a show when we're out here breaking balls? It could have gone horribly wrong. You guys paid to Bert shit his pants.
Yeah.
But you asked something earlier. You said, have you ever thought of something that's so goddamn funny you wondered, did I write that?
Yes.
I have the opposite thing where I go, my son getting circumcised. I'll tell the story about the 2 kids in my high school that weren't circumcised. I'm 40 years old, and I still remember their names. It's traumatic when you see. And then I'll say it on stage, and it'll get like a way bigger response than I think.
Yeah.
And I have to keep doing the bit. Because I have to, this is like really bizarre. I have to get it back to like AA talk. I have to get it to a manageable level of the response it should get. Because when I thought of it, when it happened, I'm like, I'll just, like you guys, apparently he's got the penis of a 2-year-old is like one of the funniest fucking things anybody's ever said. But I thought of it like, I'll just say that, like I'll fill some time, like I'll fill it up. But when I said it, I realized I had to like, now I have to build like, there's a moat. I got to like build shit around it. It's too funny to just do it by itself.
Yeah.
So then I talk about my own tiny penis.
Yeah.
And then are you circumcised?
Yeah,
I've seen,
of
you have
course,
a fucking big penis. I've seen your penis. We've seen each other's penises a lot.
That's another thing that talks about, you're not supposed to take pictures of your dick and send it to people.
Oh my God.
No, but I mean, I got nervous because how many times have I emailed you a picture of my dick?
4 or 5?
Yeah. And
2 of them had a log of shit right under it.
yeah. But people get fired for that.
See, like
shit.
that's something I thought was going to bring the fucking house down. See, I had the opposite problem. I'll say an aside and it'll explode like napalm.
No, then it's
no offense. And then
you knew that was going to kill, though, right?
I knew it'd get the foul ball moan. Whoa! Like when the banker drops the foul ball and the other. Oh! If I had those fucking seats, you go. So, what we've lost.
I have no idea. I have no idea what we're talking about at times.
Dorchester, what was just happening?
This is exactly.
You got this Brian Kalin. You're about to come up here and punch the shit out of us. Look in your eye. Oh, we're talking about your dick. Taking pictures of your dick.
Oh yeah. And then I found out.
How did we forget that?
Oh,
think
my
of,
God.
No. Don't open this.
No, wait.
Think of how crazy the 2 of us are.
Yeah.
That we lost our place talking about you taking photos of your dick.
Do you remember?
To these guys, it would be like, what happened this year? Fucking Bert sent me a picture of his dick, and you and I literally, 2 comedians on stage went, what were we talking about?
Yeah.
And the whole room went, fucking taking, are you guys insane? Are you sociopaths? The guy takes pictures of his cock. Why did you get it?
The best is when you showed it to the guy you were sitting next to at the Lakers game.
That's the story I was going to tell. Thanks for fucking it up.
Wait, just tell it.
I'm at a Laker game. Bert will take pictures of his cock, but he'll do it when he's on the bowl. So if he's got a really good shit, like rate my poo, but he always includes his dick so he can get rate my bone and rate my poo in one shot. So Bert, it's a shot of Bert who has, by the way, a girthy fucking, like an old catfish of a cock. It is something else. So it's a photo of Bert's enormous fat dick, and right under it is a similar sized shit, like a log of shit.
This is not.
And that shit in the photo is taking a shit. No, that part I made up. I was stupid. So I'm at a Laker game. I got floor seats. I pay through the nose. Lifelong Knicks fan. It's me and my wife, and it's Ethan Hawke on the side of her with his kid. And to my left is Brandon Jacobs, running back for the New York Giants. And this guy is a fucking house. This guy is 6'4", 260, and he's every inch and every ounce.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting next to him, and we're breaking balls. We're heckling Vince Carter. We're talking shit. And next to him is Justin Tuck, the defensive end for the Giants. They're the same size, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting next to the two biggest fucking guys in the garden. Oh, man, Jerry Maguire. Jerry Maguire, football, free pass, rest of your life. It's like a fucking ghetto pass for athletes. Yeah. Jerry Maguire. You're any athlete in the world. You just went, oh, Jerry Maguire, what's up? So I'm talking breaking balls. Third quarter rolls around. My phone vibrates. I look at it. It's a picture of Bert's dick. And I just think this is normal behavior. I look at Brandon Jacobs and Justin Tuck. I go, my friend Bert's a comedian. Let me just send me a fucking picture of his dick. Look at this. And these two guys stand up and they leave Madison Square Garden. There is a basketball game, like there's a motherfucker, like Nate Robinson is in, and your dick is like the same size as Nate Robinson. Same color. Nate Robinson is inbounding the ball like 8 feet. These two guys just get up, like, they don't even say like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's not till we're back at the hotel when I said to my wife, like, that was fucking weird. Those guys were kind of dicks. They just fucking like leave. And my wife goes, you showed them a photo of a man's cock. Like, they don't know that's your wacky friend Bert. Like, you got it's like a pedophile. You got them into your comfort zone. You groomed them. You're on a first name. You know what? This one's on me, guys. No problem. Sit here. No, we'll switch. It's cool. You can't. Look at this. I got a picture of a fucking dick. Like, what did you think they were going to go, that's terrific. Hey, other celebrities. Who's that, Woody Allen? Come on over here. This guy we just met has a picture of another guy's cock on his phone. It's such a fun game. NBA, nothing like it.
I had a picture of your dick for a long time on my phone.
I didn't send you a picture of my dick.
No, I took a picture of it.
But why was it out?
We were doing a college in like right down near Brea. Like there's a
say no more.
And
Chapman,
and we were in the parking garage, and you were taking a piss, and you're like, my dick looks good, doesn't it?
I completely remember this.
And I go, yeah, it looks great. And you go, get a picture of this real quick. So it was you, but you were like, you were selling me a watch, like you were holding it like, and it's a picture of, and you go, don't get my face in it, don't get my face in it, and you're like, fuck it, I look good. You get my face, get my face. I remember I had that. It was on my BlackBerry, and then it got stolen. There's a picture of your dick, but it looks awesome.
It did look good, right?
It looked fucking really big.
I don't know why.
Sometimes, does your dick ever get like so small that?
Yeah, always. My poor wife.
Really?
Yeah, it's
mine
bad.
gets so small sometimes.
But you have a huge like fucking donkey cock.
But my body's so big these days, I kind of outgrew my dick.
So it's now your dick is a hand-me-down.
Yeah, it looks like a squatter in the middle of a bustling city. Like, hell no, we won't go.
Wow, it's fucking hilarious. I was watching King of the Hill, and Frank Hill goes, you know I have a small urethra, Peggy. And I just you know, it smells like formula.
It smells like formula?
Yeah, like baby formula. When your baby burps. When your
the baby wipes, I was like, wow.
No, I don't know. Nothing. It just smells like baby formula.
Oh, good.
You know when your baby burps like a real deep burp, and it smells like formula and their insides?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's get back on track. Holy smokes.
Oh, my God.
All right, listen. If we tour together, we don't need big rooms. We just need time. We just need a fucking audience that will outlast us.
Like Hands on a Hard Body. We just go in and we just fucking beat them up.
That's a good one.
Let's do a tour. This is what I really want to do. I want to do a tour in like fucking really small markets like Missoula, Montana.
Yeah, like Pearl Jam going up against
that's what I wanna
all
do.
right. We're tired of Ticketmaster taking
out. You go into the middle of like South Dakota, and they're like,
I'm glad everybody could be here at South Dakota Raceway. Appreciate you coming out.
Yeah.
I'm Eddie Vedder. I like to talk to you guys in the middle of the show for no reason whatsoever. I have nothing to say whatsoever. It's a 2-hour show. I like to stretch it out.
Something so fucking funny that you almost surprise yourself, and then you go, woo, you almost get scared, like, where did I get that from? Like, one time we were doing this show, Reality Bites Back, and Amy Schumer was there, and she was like, and it was me, Donnell Rollins, Red Grant, and like two more, Theo Vaughn, and another male comic, and Amy, we're all standing.
You really
in
fucking
the
throw
center.
the names around. You're
And-
saying this shit like it's the fucking Rat Pack.
No, but it's
sorry.
no.
They don't know what the
It's
fuck
me
you're
and-
like. And I don't have that problem, and you obviously don't
Yeah.
have the problem because we're happily married. But I always think to myself, to the guy that has an office job, what if I want to fuck her? How am I supposed to bridge this gap if I can't ask her out in the fucking copy room?
That'd be a great question. But what if we want to fuck them?
Yeah, but what if I want to fuck her? Like, what if I go, holy shit, I think she wants to party and I gotta fucking take it up a notch. You're telling me I can't go. Yeah, I gotta tell you, you really are a beautiful woman. I never met anyone from Taiwan.
Sailors.
Sailors. We're the salesmen.
Panicky sailors. And she looked at me and she goes, that's genius. Is that yours? And I went, I don't know. Like, I just came up with it, and I was like,
This is
it's gotta
before
be.
there was human resources department.
Yeah.
Before they come in, and they always send the woman with the largest fucking breasts imaginable to give your corporation the fucking speech of what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. And they tell you, like, you can't say any advancement things in the workplace. And I always want... All right,
and
it's
like-
George Goebel, Dean Martin, and Bob Hope. They're all on the dais with Johnny. The fuck? They don't know who the fuck these people are?
It's me.
You and other comics.
Me and 5 male comics and Amy Schumer standing in the middle of us, and we're all waiting for her to go shoot. And she goes, so what do you guys want to do? And I just, out of nowhere, I go, how about we play Leaky Submarine? She goes, how do I do that? And I go, well, you took off your clothes, and we'll be the panicky sailors that got to plug up all your holes. And I started laughing. She looked at me and she
You
goes,
said salesman instead of sailors?
Leaky sailors.
Tired. Ambien, Xanax, and NyQuil all kicking in at once. I'm not moving. I can't feel my feet. And you go like, okay, tomorrow, as soon as I see the newspaper,
Yes.
I'm going to remember.
You try to put a bunch of triggers around it, and you're like, what was the fucking thing that I was saying? I was laying in bed, and then it comes to you later, and you're like, oh,
I
washing
never-
a cow.
It,
Or just something. You're like, it's
it
not
never
that
comes to me.
Never?
I got to write it down.
good. No, have you ever come up with